Miscall her daddy herself, Alex Cooper, everyone. I'm not a super big podcast listener. Like, you have to be a really good podcast host for me to dedicate 1 to 2 hours of my life to you every week, okay? But Alex Cooper, man, she always does her research. She knows her stuff, but does she know her stuff about skincare? I don't know. That is yet to be determined, so let's find out. Per usual, all the products mentioned in today's video will be listed in the description box below, so let's get into it.
Hey Vogue, it's Alex Cooper. Today I'm going to be showing you my skincare routine, and I'm also going to recreate my wedding makeup look.
Oh, so that's cute. Too bad I don't really care about makeup anymore. A lot of times I forget I used to be a makeup artist. Man, that passion died fast.
I have an honest thing to share with you right off the bat. I don't wash my face.
Let me take a moment. I'm about to have a panic attack. Sorry, let me do some grounding techniques real quick. Do you see the goosebumps on my arm? Oh my God, I really do have goosebumps. Oh my God, I'm so fucking dramatic. Okay, you know what? I'm going to be 100% honest. A lot of people don't realize this, but cleansing can be one of the most damaging aspects of your skincare routine if you're not using the right products or doing it correctly. I'm the first to say that if you have dehydrated or dry skin, I've always said that washing your skin is really only necessary once a day. You don't need to wash your face in the morning. It's not necessary. That being said, if you're someone who wears makeup, I can't imagine that leaving the makeup and dirt and everything in your skin is gonna be right for most people. However, everyone's skin is different. I'm gonna keep an open mind. Let's see what she has to say. It's really hard to hold this judgment back. I'm really trying.
I had no idea what toner was about 2 years ago.
Okay.
So I just put a little bit in my hand here. It is really hydrating to my skin, and everything I put on my face, I want to try to maintain some form of hydration.
Good.
We all want to look like that Hailey Bieber donut.
True. I mean, when I met Hailey Bieber and was looking at her skin, I was like, what am I doing wrong? Why does God hate me? Okay, so I'm just going to assume this is her morning routine. I am assuming that she cleanses her face at night and she's just referring to not cleansing in the morning, because I'm really struggling to see how never cleansing your skin is a good idea. I mean, a good piece of news, and honestly, I was just still dissociating so hard from hearing that she doesn't cleanse her skin that I really didn't notice the product that she was using, but she's using a Paula's Choice product, which Paula's Choice is one of the best skincare brands out there. They have incredible products with active ingredients that really give incredible transformative results to the skin. However, I was hoping that she was going to say I use an exfoliating toner instead. That way her pores are getting cleared out in some way. But the toner she uses is a hydrating toner. It primarily has hyaluronic acid and other hydrating agents, not active ingredients that will deeply exfoliate the pores. If it were, say, like the Paula's Choice 2% BHA solution, I could understand it a little bit because that really does deeply exfoliate the pores. Or say if it was one of Paula's Choice other products that has PHAs or mandelic acid, those things, even if you don't cleanse, do have the power to clean out your pores. But that product doesn't. So I'm giving her the benefit of the doubt. I'm assuming that she only cleanses her skin at night, and for the morning routine, she doesn't, which is totally valid. That's totally okay to do. If you're someone who has dry, dehydrated skin, over cleansing and overly stripping your moisture barrier can lead to breakouts. So if that is the case, bravo, girl. I'm happy you found something that works for you, but I wish she would have disclosed if she uses one at night, because I'm genuinely curious.
This is the advanced Snail mucin.
Yes.
I'll do like 2 little squirts.
Wow,
there.
2 pumps.
I will say this has been the one product that has kept my skin more hydrated, I would say, past 20 minutes. I feel like whenever I'm putting on serums, I find that it feels amazing in the moment. And then all of a sudden I'm like downstairs making my coffee and I'm like, my face is already dry.
Wow, Okay, that kind of tells me everything I need to know and provides a lot of context for why she doesn't like cleansing. It's very clear that her skin is extremely dehydrated and she needs all the moisture that she can get. Because if you haven't used that Snail mucin product before, I love it, but I can only use it infrequently overnight because it is so moisturizing. I mean, that stuff I could never use during the day. It is so sticky. It makes my skin look so greasy. And typically I recommend it to people to use overnight just because it does make the skin look so oily and greasy throughout the day. But if that even, does like a good job of hydrating her skin, that means that her skin is really trying to soak up all the moisture and hydration that it can get, which again provides context for why she doesn't cleanse. She really doesn't need to if she notices that her skin gets so dry. And she does live in LA, which is a pretty dry place. I will say for me personally, while I do love that Snail mucin product, that is not a type of product that I would use every single single day. I personally prefer like the Beauty of Joseon, ginseng, and snail mucin serum because it's super lightweight. It absorbs into the skin very quickly, doesn't leave that super greasy look. But if you're someone who has a wrecked moisture barrier, your skin is super dry, flaky, please try snail mucin. It has amazing healing and restorative benefits for the skin that are just incredible for anyone who's struggling with that. And let me say real quick, the products that she's using so far, I know that she does her research with skincare. That is very clear. I mean, you don't just stumble across Paula's Choice. You got to do your research to use those products. So automatically, I am very happy with the products she's using. I'm so excited to see more.
Next step, I remember, I think it was like 4 years ago, I saw Hailey Bieber in one of her YouTube videos, and this was sitting in her bathroom. And immediately I'm like, online,
that product.
I must look like Hailey Bieber and have that skin.
Biba serum looks familiar. I mean, I will say I am kind of inspired by what products Hailey Bieber uses. I mean, yeah, because she looks great, but more importantly, because like Hailey Bieber's skincare philosophy is so in line with my own. Like when she came out with her own products and I was looking at the ingredient list, I was like, yes, gods. These are the exact type of products I like to put on my skin. So I, definitely am inspired by her. Ooh, okay, I found it. So it's the Biba de Sousa plant stem cell serum with peptides. It is $95. $95 is expensive, but let me tell you, stem cell products are very expensive. It's a very complicated technology. It's difficult to get into like good formulas. It's not cheap. I've recently started getting into using like stem cells on my face and wow, the results can be incredible. So I would say it's definitely worth the price point, but you gotta be prepared to like dish out a good amount of money. Okay, let me look at the ingredients. Okay, yeah, this ingredient list is really good. Bravo, Hailey Bieber, you've done it again. Her skin ingredient philosophy is so good. I mean, it has hyaluronic acid, multiple plant peptides, CoQ10, plum, and asparagus extract, and it's fragrance-free. I mean, yeah, this would be a product that I would personally buy, but I would need to be convinced of it because that price point is definitely above my usual like $50 to $70 max that I'm comfortable spending on serums. However, if I continue to see people raving about this product, I could be swindled into it. But yeah, Alex Cooper has nailed it with each of the products that she's recommended. I mean, it just makes me so happy seeing a celebrity who knows their shit about skincare. The endorphins. It fills my heart with joy seeing someone do their research.
Honestly, I would say it was about like 2 years ago I really started to care about my skin.
Oh, okay.
I know that's insane because I'm 29 years old, but I
she's
didn't
29?
really know the answers.
Wait a second, she's 29? Okay, let me defend myself. She looks absolutely amazing, but she is so mature. I totally thought she was like, I'm not gonna say it. She's just so wise. I honestly thought she was older. I mean, this is all compliments, nothing negative. She looks incredible, but just the way that she carries herself, the way that she interviews guests, the way that she speaks is just so wise beyond her years. Like, wow, the fuck am I doing with my life?
This is something I've been using recently
Okay.
and I love it. And it again gives me that hydrated feel and it can't hurt to be more hydrated.
Okay, I wasn't sure if that was a serum or a moisturizer because I was like, girl, you've already used basically 3 serums. I know you have dry skin, but that's kind of pushing it. Okay, here we go. It's the Ultra Soothing Repair Moisturizer. Overall, La Roche-Posay does have a skincare philosophy that I very much support. I love the ingredient list. In Hawaii, here where I live, they can tend to be a little bit expensive, which is why I don't necessarily rush out to buy the products unless I hear amazing things. This one though has squalane, shea butter, glycerin. Okay, that's about it. I mean, it's a good ingredient list, a little simple, but La Roche-Posay tends to do that. Given that she does have such dry skin, I would be interested in trying this product overnight or on my dry areas just to see how well it performs, because I'm going to be honest, looking at the ingredient list alone isn't enough to make me be like, ooh, I need to buy it. However, if the experience is really incredible, I would be so down to buy it. I see nothing wrong with the ingredient list.
I do find I've started to meditate more. My mother is really into that. So I'm like, you know what, Mom? We're from the same DNA. I should probably lean into that. So I've been trying to meditate more. I'm not gonna lie, it's quite hard with your phone because I'm constantly
it's hard.
And I'm like looking down at my phone. I'm naturally very fair and I have quite a lot of freckles, so we're trying to mitigate the damage.
I love how random that kind of was.
And
I mean, I guess this is a self-care routine, and I personally love it. Like, I struggle to be consistent with meditation, but I have noticed the benefits, and I just want to shout this out because I try to tell people this as many times as I can. If you're someone who wants to meditate but really struggles with sitting still and doing nothing, I highly recommend trying out mala beads. I carry mala beads with me pretty much wherever I go, and essentially with every breath in and breath out, you move your fingers along the beads. It's a great tool for giving something for your hands and body to do if you're someone like me who sitting still is just absolutely impossible, you can set a mantra or intention with every single bead. In total, it's like a 15-minute meditation session. It was life-changing for me and helping me to meditate more. And I gotta shout it out because before I found mala beads, I could not for the life of me meditate. If you're considering meditating, please get into it. There are so many mental health and physical health benefits to it.
I'm naturally very fair and I have quite a lot of freckles, so we're trying to mitigate the damage.
Yes.
I'm using this MD.
Yes. Man, I'm speechless. This skincare routine slaps. Ulta MD is a very popular brand among estheticians and dermatologists, specifically for their sunscreen formulas. I will admit, personally, I'm not the biggest fan because I don't use USA chemical UV filters on my skin. And I believe pretty much all their formulas include chemical filters. I think there's one that doesn't, but I didn't have a positive experience with it. Anyway, Ulta MD is a very research-backed brand. There's a reason why you find it in the majority of spas you go to. Very well accredited. They give great protection to the skin, and especially for someone, like she said, as fair as she is, as sensitive as her skin can get to the sun, you gotta be consistent and hardcore with the sun protection, and she's doing that.
So chapstick is a huge part of my life. Anywhere you look for me, you'll see this chapstick somewhere. Burt's Bees Pomegranate. I really don't even use it for chapstick. I use it because it has this really, really nice tint. Like sometimes Matt will come home and be like, I got you a Burt's Bees. And I'm like, it's not the pomegranate one, though, Matt. This just feels right to me.
Oh, that's cute. I like that it doesn't really give a major tint to the lips because I have a hard time getting on the whole tinted chapstick or lip mask train because, I don't know, sometimes they get really pigmented, but I do like when they have like a little bit, tiny bit of color to them because it offsets the dry cracks in my lips. Love Burt's Bees. Now, does that mean they moisturize your lips? For me, no. For me, they last for a good 30 minutes tops before I have to reapply again. And granted, I am someone who has extremely dry lips, like honestly to the point that I should probably like get a prescription treatment for them. My lips get crazy dry. I need the most power-packed lip masks that people only use at night because they're so heavy and thick. That type of stuff I have to apply to my lips like 5 times a day. So I will say I'm a little bit biased in that direction, but again, I don't have an issue with Burt's Bees formulas. I think they're great. They're just not enough for me. If you're someone who struggles with the same thing, I highly recommend you go watch my video where I tried every lip balm in existence. I tried so many different lip products over the years in making that video because my lips are just that dry. It took me years to find like the all right ones, but if it works for her, that's great. I'm just genuinely kind of surprised that it does work for her given how dry her face is, but I guess her lips aren't as dry, which is great. That's awesome. And I'm not jealous at all. I'm not jealous.
And I think something I realized also from social media was like, I would look at someone doing something online and be like, I have to go buy that. What works on someone doesn't work on all of us.
Literally slayed. Yes, yes, yes. This message could not be shared more. I think it's kind of funny that she said that, but at the beginning of the video, she was like, I want to have skin like Hailey Bieber, so I'm going to use whatever she uses. Like, honestly, I relate so much. It's a hard truth to swallow, ladies and gentlemen, gays and theys, but what works for one person is not going to work for you. And just because someone has naturally beautiful skin, even if they went through a skin transformation and said that a certain product changed their life, that doesn't mean it's going to work for you. Everyone's skin is different, which is why it is so important to not buy products based off of someone's individual experience. It comes down to the ingredients, the formulation, the active ingredients. That's what makes the difference. And I stand so strongly with what she's saying because it's very clear that she does look into the ingredients. She looks into the formulas. She has that knowledge before buying products. Wow. I have to say, this might be one of the most impressive skincare routines I've ever seen on this channel. Not gonna lie, she had me scared at the beginning of the video. I thought this was going to go in a very different direction, but I mean, I'm so shocked that she only got into skincare 2 years ago and she already is using these stellar products. Wow, I think I'm just so in shock. I'm used to dragging people on my channel, but there's nothing to drag. It's clear the products she uses are so well thought out, and it's very obvious that she didn't choose these products just because they were viral online and a bunch of people recommended them. Like, these are not products or brands that are typically used among trend followers. Like, they're very well thought out, research-backed formulations, and I really have no notes. Alex, I really want to know if you use a cleanser at night. Like, that's all I want to know, just so I can sleep at night. So please reach out to me. Not only is she doing her research for her podcast episodes, she's doing it for her skincare routine. Like, this woman can do anything. Like, can you at least look down at the rest of us below you every once in a while? What did you guys think of her routine? Do you agree with my opinions? I would absolutely love to hear. Are you a fan of Call Her Daddy as well? Like I said before, all the products that I talked about in today's video will be linked down below. And please leave a comment letting me know who you want me to react to next. I always have fun with these celebrity reaction videos. And if you guys haven't already, be sure to subscribe to my channel and to the notification bell so that you can see my videos every single week. And I will see you guys in the next one. Mwah.